You know, I find it funny that my last YouTube video was titled Building Consistency, and then I went ahead and took 2 months without uploading anything on YouTube. So basically in this video I just want to talk to you guys heart to heart and just give you guys a life update on what's been going on in my life this last couple of 2 months, and just catch up with you guys, because in all honesty I don't like that I've not been posting, and I've honestly been beating myself up a lot because I have not been uploading to YouTube. And you guys know this is like my primary form of content that I want to produce and that I like producing. Like in comparison to, let me say, my newsletter or short form content, my primary focus has always been YouTube, long form content, and me not doing it has honestly not been amazing. Like I'm always in my head about it, and yeah, I'm just going to talk to you guys about it and let you know what's been going on in my life and where I've been and what's going to happen moving forward. So yeah, let's get into it. Also, before we begin talking, okay, I just want to let you guys know that in case I sound like raspy and my voice sound like, not there, it's because I have a sore throat. I'm currently nursing a cold that I got yesterday, and right here I have a cup of green tea with some mint and honey, and I have some medications on the side right there. So I've been doing that and taking that because the Lord knows I hate having a cold, okay? I do not like having a cold. I do not like having a sore throat. It's quite literally one of the worst things ever. So yeah, in case my voice sounds off, that's the reason why. Okay, let's get straight into it. First off, I hope you guys are doing amazing. I hope you guys are feeling blessed. I know that's like my intro, okay? But I have to say it because I genuinely hope you guys are doing amazing. And today is Easter Sunday, so happy Easter to all of you. Right now it is 5:27 a.m. I have been up since 11:30 midnight, and yeah, I'm going to explain why that's the case as we get deeper into the talk. But yeah, I just want to say I hope you guys are doing amazing. So the last 2 months, where have I been? So in the last 2 months I got a new job, and honestly it was a role I was praying for, and the Lord blessed me with this opportunity. Forgive my voice again. It's sore, right? But yeah, it was a job I was it was a job I was praying for, and the Lord gave me this opportunity, and I took it. And the only downside I have with the current role, the current job, is I work overnight shifts. Now, is it my dream job? No. You guys know what I want to be doing. I don't even need to say it, because I'm sure if you've been watching this channel, I really want to build my personal brand and find a way of monetizing from that. So that's not the job I'm currently working is not my dream job, okay? It's a security concierge job, and I work the overnight shift, and because I'm working the overnight shift, everything is haywire, okay? My routine is gone. Like, all the videos I made showing you my routine, waking up early and trying to build this consistency and this discipline, all of that out the window. And I talked about it on short form, but I never really got so deep into it. And because it's short form, you only have about 60 seconds to get the message out. But here I feel like I can voice everything much better. Excuse me, this sore throat is killing me, but I need to talk to you guys. So yeah, I've been working that job for the last 2 months, and honestly it's been amazing. And the only thing that has been on my mind while I'm working that job is I've been beating myself up a bit, because yes, I'm doing the job, I'm earning the money, and it's allowing me to take care of things that need to be taken care of. But at the same time, I know that what I want to be doing, right? Like building my personal brand, social media content, and all this other stuff, it requires a lot of time and intent, and you have to pour out, okay? And in January was a month where I put out a lot of content, okay? January was the month where I literally pushed myself to the limit. Like I told myself 2 days can't go by without me uploading a bit of content, without me posting something out there. 2 days can't go by, and I stuck to that rule the entire month. I didn't miss 2 days in a row, okay? Now January was the month where I saw like the biggest numbers I've ever seen in my entire content creation journey. Like in January, if I'm to add up the views that the content that I recorded and uploaded in January, the views are well over 500,000, like well over 500,000 views in 1 month. I literally have one TikTok that got, right now it's over 400,000 views, and all of that was from volume. And that TikTok that got 400,000 views was literally the last TikTok I uploaded on the last day of January, and it hit, right? And then from that point on, got the job, did the training, started working, and throughout that time I've been trying to, find a rhythm that can work, but I've been finding it really hard because, I sleep during the day and then I work at night, and then by the time I come in the morning, like, cause now I work from midnight to 8 a.m., right? I leave the house at around 11:30 p.m. Then I'm at work by midnight, and then I work till 8 a.m. and then I come back home at 8 a.m. and I try to train. Sometimes I'll go to the gym from work, so right, 8 a.m. drive to the gym, work out up to like 10:30, come home, and then I'll sleep at midday, and then I'll literally set an alarm. I'm like, you know what, I have to wake up at 6 p.m. because I want to edit, I want to record, I want to, write the emails, I want to do the things that I know I need to do in order to keep pushing the needle forward, like to build my personal brand, right? So I'll get home at like midday, sleep, 6 p.m. the alarm goes off, and I do not have anything in me to get up, right? And you guys know this, I have grit, okay? I know I have grit, but it's like it's non-existent in those moments. Like I lift my head off the pillow and it's impossible, and feeling very uninspired, unmotivated, and every time I slack off in that avenue, it beats me up, right? I beat myself up because I'm like, Cedric, you need to do this, you need to edit this video. Like I have a video I recorded in, I think, February, like a while ago, and up to now I am still struggling to edit that one video, right? And by far it's one of the most important videos that I'm ever going to upload because it's basically talking about my entire weight loss journey, okay? I'll just let you guys know right now, but it's like I can't seem to edit it. It's like I move an inch by inch by inch by inch. Weeks go by and I'm not editing, and because I know I'm not doing it, I start feeling not as good, right? Hopefully that makes sense, okay? And again, I know I'm stuttering a lot, and it's because sore throat, and I haven't spoken to a camera like this in a while, so I'm a bit rusty, but I'm trying. But yeah, that's what's been going on with me right now. And in the videos I was posting, especially in January, showing like my routine, like waking up early, I was really pushing it, right? In those videos, it may give off the impression of, oh, Cedric has figured it out, Cedric knows what he's doing, but I don't know what I'm doing, okay? That's the truth. I've never felt more lost than ever. I have, at the same time, I've also been struggling with my faith and like being hopeful. And yeah, not too long ago, I think it was actually last weekend, I was talking to my dad about this because I was feeling down. It was a Sunday, I think Sunday or Saturday, one of the two, but it was at night, right? So because of that, I don't even know what day it was, but I was just seated here right in front of my laptop. I knew I was supposed to edit. I literally knew what I had to do, but I couldn't get myself to do it, right? So I'm seated there, and I don't know I don't even have like that fire in me to edit, and I don't even know what the problem is. So I call my dad. I'm like, yo, Dad, and then I talked to him about it, and he was telling me you have to have that resolve and you have to be hopeful. You have to understand that there are reasons behind everything that's happening in your life. There are reasons behind why you're going through certain things, but you have to remain hopeful. That was the main message my dad told me. And these are things I know, and these are things I preach. Like I know for a fact I can go back and watch my videos, and the advice is literally in all those videos, but it's one of those situations where you know what to do, but you're just not doing it. And it's just one of those things where I'm like struggling with faith and like having faith and being hopeful, because I'm like, Lord, I know I'm called for more and I want more, and I'm trying to steward what I have well. I'm trying to be a good steward of my time, my resources, everything, but I'm like, it's hard, right? It's like it's hard. And yeah, that's just some of the chaos that has been going on in my mind. And also, if this rant doesn't make sense, I apologize truly, because this is just me speaking to you guys. There's nothing here. I don't have a script. I do not have a teleprompter. I'm just speaking my mind to you guys. But yeah, that's what's been going on, okay? So the opportunity came and I started working the job, which allows me to, take care of a lot of things I need to be taken care of. And I am extremely grateful for this opportunity, and I'm not complaining about it, but it's not what I want to do forever. Okay, this is not what I want to do forever. What I want to do forever is this. What I feel like in my heart I'm good at, and I feel like I get a lot of fulfillment from whenever I do create a video that has impact. Whenever I make a video or say something and someone messages me, yo, this video helped me with this, it helped me with that. The fulfillment I get from that it like reaffirms it for me that this is what I feel like I am called to do, right? So the job I'm currently working is not what I want to do forever. No, it's not, okay? It's just for this season, but what I want to do forever requires work. creating content requires work. Creating videos requires work. And in January, I proved it to myself that volume makes a difference, because January, my focus wasn't quality. I told myself the quality doesn't have to be 100. I can survive with 65% quality, right? And that's what I was doing. My goal was to just make sure I'm posting. That was my goal. 2 days don't go by, post. So I did that throughout January, and I saw the growth. I gained followers, I saw the views go up, and there was impact being made. And now that the volume isn't there, and with my current schedule working an overnight shift job, I know that I cannot achieve that same level of volume. It's just not possible. Like, I don't know how I'll do it. I don't know what I'd have to sacrifice to do it. I feel like my sleep I'd have to sleep like only 5 hours, and of which I don't even get sleep during the day, because humans, I don't think humans aren't designed to sleep during the day. And I come here, I try and like sleep, but cars are driving, like people are walking in the house, stuff like that. And life has to move on for other people, because for them it's their daytime, right? It's their daytime, and for me that's my nighttime. So it's all over the place, right? So I find myself stuck in this rut where it's like, how am I going to make this work, right? I'm like, how am I going to make this work? How am I going to film the YouTube videos, edit the YouTube videos, upload them, at the same time running the newsletter, at the same time posting short form content? I'm like, I'm a one-man team, right? It's like, how am I going to do this? So that's been like the biggest challenge for me, and I feel like I've gotten stuck in this paralysis by analysis, where it's like I'm overthinking. I'm constantly in thought, and when the time comes to act, I'm not acting, and it just it's not fun, okay? It's not fun, and I don't want this to come off as complaining, but like I said, I just want to talk to you guys heart to heart and give you an update on everything, and share my thoughts with you, right? Another thing that bothers me about myself is, I made a video, and I think the title is I Have More to Give. And in that video, towards the end of the video, it was the end of 2025, I talked about how you have more to give, right? Like, stop giving everything else your best, and then when the time comes to give yourself your best, you slack off. And I hate to say it, but I feel like that's what I've been doing, right? I feel like everything else has been getting my best, but when it comes time to do the things I know I need to do, I have not been giving it my best. And with that thought in my mind, it's painful. It's painful, when you're like, man, I say these things, and the time comes for me to put it into action, and like, it's hard, and I'm like, how do I do this, right? So yeah, it's one of those situations where it's like I don't really know what to do or how to navigate. And I think it was on today is Sunday. I think it was Thursday or Friday. I told myself I need to upload something, okay, on YouTube. Let me at least talk to my people, right? So that's what led me to make this YouTube video, like this life update kind of rant, kind of podcast stylish talk with you guys. That's what led to this, and I'm honestly glad I'm doing this, because this is not a one-way street, right? It's not like just me telling you guys, like, making the videos. I want you guys to always like reply in the comments and like give me your feedback, your input, because I read every comment. Like, you guys need to know that I see every comment. I respond to most comments, DMs. As long as I can see it, I'll respond to it, interact with it. So yeah, that's why I'm making this video, because I genuinely want you guys' input, okay? I want to hear what you guys have to say. Excuse me, bro, this thing is killing me. Yo, I'm sorry, okay? I had it's killing me, but yeah, that's the reason I'm making this video right now, okay? I want your input. I want to hear what you have to say. What would you do if you were in my shoes, okay? What would you do if you are working an overnight shift, an overnight job, a job that requires you to work overnight, so you're working from midnight to 8 a.m., but at the same time, you want to build your personal brand. You want to create content, long form, short form, and written, and you also want to keep up with your training, right? Going to the gym, lifting weights, running. You also want to do that. You want to have energy for everything. What would you do, okay? If you've never commented on any of my videos, please, this is the one time I want to hear from you, okay? I always want to hear from you, but like, please, in this video, don't just watch it and don't say anything. Actually put yourself in my shoes and genuinely think about it and see what you would do, and leave it in the comments, because like I said, this is not a one-way street. I don't want it to be a one-way street. I want this to be a community. I want this to be, a family where it's like, yes, I'm the one who makes the videos, but like in the comments, you guys can always interact there, on my Instagram, on my Twitter. Always reach out to me and let me know your thoughts, because I genuinely always want to hear from you guys. So yeah, put yourself in my shoes and let me know what you would do, because in all honesty, I'm kind of finding it hard. And like I said, I've been struggling with my faith and being hopeful as well. I haven't been reading my word as much. I've been doing the daily devotional on the Bible app, but like sitting down and reading the Bible, I haven't been doing it as consistently as I would like to. And yeah, it's not been ideal. It's not been ideal at all. My training is so bad. Like, I go to the gym and I am absolutely, like, I'm fried, and I can't have caffeine because I'm going to come back home and sleep, right? And I need to sleep, because when I don't sleep, I get bags under my eyes. And not only the bags under my eyes, but I have so much brain fog. Like, sleep is one of those things where I need at least, like, if I can get 5 to 6 solid hours, I can be good. But because I'm not, humans, I don't think we're designed to be nocturnal, right? To work at night, sleep during the day. We're supposed to wake up with the sun, right? Because of that, my sleep is always in intervals. So I'll sleep 1 hour, wake up. I'll look for 30 minutes, go back 2 hours. Like, it's always in like breaks. So my sleep is gone. My recovery is gone from the gym, because sleep is very important if you want to recover from a workout. So that has also been in the bin. So things have been off, and I feel like I have this added pressure on myself. And to be honest, I know it's self-imposed. I put this pressure on myself, but it's because I do believe I'm called for more. I do believe I'm called to do more. Okay, my testimony is too strong for me to just sit on it and not act on it. So I feel like I always have that added pressure on myself, and I feel like that's a punishment that I just give myself every single time. Like, I'm like, I need to do this, but it's like, when am I going to do it? How am I going to do it? With what energy am I going to do it? So it's like this battle, right? And like I was saying, back to the faith, struggling with my faith and being hopeful, I started praying a lot. I've started praying and asking God to help me with my faith, because I went on ChatGPT and I literally said, like, what does the Bible say about faith? And it brought a bunch of things. And actually, let me share with you what led to me praying that, right? Okay, so I went to ChatGPT and I asked it, what does the Bible say about how to increase my faith? Because I realized my faith and my hopefulness was dwindling down, because I was like, how am I going to bring these dreams into reality if I'm not working on them, if I'm not putting in effort, if I'm not pushing? Because I truth is, the last 2 months I've posted like 2 reels, maybe an Instagram post. YouTube, I haven't posted a thing. I just haven't been putting out volume the last 2 months, and the guilt has been eating me up, and my faith was going down, because I was like, God, how am I going to do this? Like, I'm like, man, I feel like I'm wearing myself down and I don't know what to do, right? So I went to ChatGPT and I was like, what does the Bible say about how to increase my faith? And the part that caught me was pray honestly and consistently. In Luke 17:5, the apostles said, Lord, increase our faith. Okay, now let's get some context. Okay, so when we go to Luke 17:5, where the apostles asked Jesus and they said, Lord, increase our faith, when I go to get the context right, the verse before that, Jesus is telling them that even if someone sins to you 7 times in a day, you have to and they come and repent 7 times, you have to forgive them 7 times. And then after that is when the apostles say, Lord, increase our faith, when they asked Jesus, increase our faith. And then Jesus replied, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mulberry tree, be uprooted and planted in the sea, and it will obey you. So the key takeaway from that is they asked, okay? And that's something I don't think I had ever done, to pray and say, Lord, help me with my faith. I am struggling with my faith. I do not feel hopeful. I'm struggling to have faith in what I'm doing. And that's something I started praying, like actually praying and asking the Lord to help me with, because it has been bad. Like, it has been bad. And sometimes I feel like having all these ambitions and all these dreams and all these things that you're trying to push towards, sometimes I feel like the burden sometimes can be quite heavy, because it's like when you're not acting in accordance with the man you need to be to get what you say you want, you feel guilty, right? When you know let me put this in context of weight loss. Let me say getting in shape. When you say you want to have a six-pack, you say you want to be lean, shredded, strong. When your diet isn't in line with the man you need to be, you feel guilty, right? And the thing about life is you don't just become whoever it is you want to be. You have to act like you are already that person, and eventually you will be that person, right? So you have to act and operate the way the version of you who is in shape would act, right? You have to act like that six-pack version of yourself. How would he act? How would he sleep? How would he eat? How would he train? You have to act like that version of yourself, and eventually you hit the mark, right? So let's say me, I want to be a high performer, right? I want to do all these things and I want to be efficient in my work, but I also want my work to have impact, right? I'm not trying to do everything in the world. I want to do what matters and what actually pushes the needle forward, and I want the impact with that little work I do. I want it to be big, right? So I have to operate the way that Cedric would operate. How does the high performing Cedric operate, right? How does the version of me that seeks the Lord, that works hard, that trains hard, that helps people, that is, how does that version of me operate? And lately I haven't been operating the way that version of me operates. So because I know I'm not operating like the way that version of me operates, the question in my mind is, how am I ever going to get there, right? And then the guilt sets in, and then I get upset, I get angry, I get frustrated, I get in my head a lot. And so I've honestly just been praying a lot more and asking the Lord, God, please help me out with my faith, because I'm not perfect, and I never want to give off that type of persona to you guys, right? Because I talk about faith, I post things about faith, but trust me, I am figuring it out as I go, okay? I am not perfect. I am not there. I am as broken as they come. I am a mess. I still have a lot of bad tendencies, bad behaviors that need to be worked on, that I know I need to get rid of. But just my sinful nature is so attracted to them that sometimes I end up going back, and I'm not perfect at all, okay? That's something I feel like I need to clarify more to people, because sometimes I feel like people may get the wrong image of me and think, put me on this pedestal like I'm this saint or something, but I am not, okay? I am not perfect. I am just trying my best. I am trying to grow and trying to be better. But that's what I've been doing when it comes to my faith. I've just been praying more, and on occasion I've been reading the word more. And the thing with reading the Bible is I don't want it to become a chore. I don't want it to feel like like something I'm doing to tick off a box. I want it to be natural. I want it to be like I'm excited to read the word. I'm excited to get this knowledge, to get this wisdom, to hear from the Lord. I'm excited. I don't want it to feel like I have to drag my feet. I never want it to feel that way. So that's why I'm not really like forcing myself to I have to read at this time. I have to. I'm doing my best not to do that, because I don't want it to become a chore, an exercise, something that is like, I'm forcing myself to do. I want to feel driven to do it. I want to feel excited to do it. So on occasion I've been reading the Bible, and that has been helping as well. And I've been diving more into stories of faith, of people who acted out in faith, and people whose faith was tested, like Job. Let's say Job had everything, they took it away, and his faith was tested. Abraham. I've been diving more deeper into those stories and understanding, there's a patience and endurance you have to have, and there's a Bible verse actually about that. Let me get it, and I'm going to share it with you guys right now. Okay, so this is in James chapter 1 verse 2, and it says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete and not lacking in anything." You see, when I read this Bible verse, and this is, at the time when I'm now trying to figure out, like, what can I do, right? What can I do to increase my faith, so my faith, get my faith up, get my hope back, because I don't like being in that state of negativity and, just fear, anxiety. I don't like it, no. Because I know that's not of the Lord, right? God doesn't want that out for anyone, okay? God doesn't give us a spirit of fear. He wants us to be hopeful, happy, motivated, faithful, hopeful for a better future. And at the time when I was trying to figure out ways to, increase my faith so that I could be more faithful and, be more hopeful for the future. This Bible verse, okay, James chapter 1 verse 2 to 4. This Bible verse, actually, it sat in my heart. When I read it, I was like, okay, I'm kind of getting it, right? Because on verse 4 it says, let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. So what I understood from this is maybe there's something that is lacking in me, and trust me, I know there's a lot lacking in me, and maybe what I'm going through right now is necessary to complete me, to build me up and fill in the spots that are missing so that I can be mature and complete. So what do I have to do? I have to persevere, because that's what it says. It says, consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. So the testing of my faith produces perseverance. I have to let that perseverance finish its work so that I can be complete and mature and not lacking anything. And trust me, I know it's easier said than done. Most things are easier said than done, but hearing that and understanding that has been helping me out a lot, and I've been trying to, stay more level-headed, pray more, especially in those moments when I find myself getting worked up and oh, I need to do this, but I just don't know how to. I don't have the energy. I don't know what to do, right? I've learned to try and be calm and stop working out of that scarcity mindset. Try and tap into the abundance of God and understand that with God, even the little work can have the biggest impact in the world. So it's you don't need to do too much, okay? When you're moving with God, it's and this is not encouraging laziness, but at the same time, I feel like we get caught up in, running, you're pouring out of an empty cup, but who is pouring into your cup? It's and that's how I've been feeling like I'm giving, but I have nothing in my cup. There's nothing coming back into my cup. And that's how I realized that my faith is low and my connection with God it's not in line right now. And so I've been trying to mend that and trying to be better. And like I said, as always, I am not perfect. I never claim to be perfect. I am a mess, trust me, okay? There's a lot that needs to be worked on, and I'm trying my best to work on that. But the first thing right now is I'm trying to get my faith together and get back to being hopeful and looking forward to the future. So that's I know I've rambled a lot, guys. I know I've rambled a lot. It says I've been recording for 31 minutes. In all honesty, I wanted to talk to you guys. I wanted to talk for under 15 minutes, but it looks like I went all over the place. But I'm going to call it there. As like I said earlier, please leave a comment on this video, okay? I really do want to hear from you. I want to hear what you think. I want to hear what would you do if you were in my shoes, and give me advice, okay? Talk to me. I care to listen to these things. I care to hear from you guys. I really do. So please don't just watch this video and close the laptop and move on. Actually put yourself in my shoes and try and see what would you do in that situation. And I'd love to hear from you guys. Leave a comment down below, and we're going to figure it out, because the Lord knows I'll never quit. I'll not quit. I'm not a quitter. That's just not, it's not in my bones, it's not in my blood. I'll keep pushing forward, and regardless of whatever situation, I'll figure it out. But I want you guys' input on this, and I want to actually hear what you guys have to say. And I actually need advice, okay? Because a lot of you guys are way ahead of me in this journey than I am, and you have a lot of good insight, because I talked to a bunch of you guys in the DMs. So leave a comment down below, and I think that's going to be it for now. There's a video I'm editing. Like I said, it's taken over 2 months, but eventually it's going to come out, and hopefully I'm not going to give a date because I can't make promises. But I can't make promises right now because things are a bit all over the place. But that video is going to come out soon, and we'll go from there. So as always, I appreciate you guys deeply. I am grateful for all of you. Thank you for waiting on me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being with me on this journey, and thank you for always showing up for me. I'm always humbled with the amount of support and love I get from you guys, and I am eternally grateful to all of you. Thank you so much. Happy Easter. I love you, and I'll be seeing you guys soon in a bit. Peace.